We're booming our way to the MotoAmerica AMA FIM North American Road Race Championship. This weekend is Firmco MotoAmerica Superbikes at Mid-Ohio.
Let's do this. This is where we crowned the championship last year.
4 wins in a row for James Hogspoli.
Yeah, different story this year. We're 15 points back. I'm freaking stoked, man. Like, it's been a real grind to come to these races and, you know, finish 6th and be like not even relevant.
Mission King of the Baggers, race number 1 on the grid is set. And we're away racing.
Here we are, Mid-Ohio. Let's do this. This is where we crowned the championship last year. Yeah, different story this year. We're 15 points back. We've got this weekend Encoda next. We got Mission Super Hooligans going out in 20 minutes. Just did a warm-up on the old Specialized. And yeah, I mean, I'm feeling good. I love this track. It's one of my favorite tracks. Feeling confident. We've got some pretty big changes on the Hooligan to try to see if we can't close the gap to the Yamahas, which seem to be the big players, and obviously Corey has been building momentum on that arch. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited. The boys are feeling good. Yeah, man, like, let's see if we can't go get it done. Mid-Ohio notoriously is super green early in the morning. Like, it's really slow. We were like 4 seconds off in the first session, and then Q1 we were, you know, pretty on pace. So got good history here. I freaking love this place, and I'm ready for a good weekend, so let's do it.
Was a fly with the birds and the sky with no cloud. The heat was hot and the ground was dry, but the air was full of sound. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name.
A lot of information to share between the 3 bikes, 3 riders of different sizes all coming together, and they learn a lot in each and every session.
This has been a really good track for the Saddleman Harley team, so I think coming into this weekend they had to be feeling pretty solid about this weekend and have both riders inside the top 5. Not sure what happened to Corey West. We've seen him pull off the track, but we haven't seen you know, this is the strongest start to Friday we've seen.
In the desert fun, I was looking at a riverbed and the story it told.
Set the field in the final qualifying session for Mission King of the Baggers.
You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La la.
Qualifying session yesterday, he's going to let the Harley guys go through. He doesn't want to deal with them right there behind him. Go back to James Hogspoli here on the 43.
Hogspoli showed some good pace yesterday. He's a little bit off Hayden and Troy, but when you look at that little gap in front of him, he, you know, half a second to Kyle, and right there behind Rocco Landers and Ford.
Talked to Hogspoli during the qualifying session yesterday. He made the analogy that they're squeezing everything out of the lemon. You know that there's more in there, and you just keep going and going and going, and that's kind of the point that they're at. They feel like there's just a little bit something left, and they're looking for it, and they're giving it up everything they've got.
And they've made huge improvements from the start of the year where the Indian was so strong and the Factory Harley team was dug in. And you've seen what they did at Laguna. They turned it around, and now they get to 38 right in the middle of this championship fight.
I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la.
the whole bike. I don't want to lower just the rear. The balance I think that we did with the raising it was better. Like that geometry felt better. So just lowering the rear is not going to help me.
I don't know.
Oh.
We have to lower the front then too.
Yeah, exactly.
The problem is then we can maybe have to figure out how to do it with the caps.
Yeah.
And also, are you using thumb brake?
I am a little bit, but it's a risk I'm willing to. I am. Is there any way that Mid-Ohio? Dude, I love this place, man. I love it. I think I'm fifth. So the Hooligan, I would have been second this morning with a lap that I don't know, it didn't register, but and then fifth this afternoon. It's tight. Bryce is about, I don't know, 6-7 tenths in front of everybody, and then it's like 2 tenths from me to 2.5 tenths from me, fifth place to Debrino. So I think there's going to be quite a big group there, and just it's going to be kind of a barn burner. It's really tough to pass here. So a good start's going to be needed. We got another little project to try in the morning, and we'll kind of see how it all shakes out. But yeah, man, super good day. We're just on the limit of the Pan Ams. There's like nothing else. We need more. We need some more. I don't know what we need. We like the chassis needs to be a little better. We could use some power. Like, yeah, it's just we're on the limit. So bagger, dude. Honestly, I'm stoked. Like, really good day. We were fifth. I was fourth this morning, fifth this afternoon. Again, I think third place is only a few tenths away. I think Kyle's only 3 tenths off me, or I'm only 3 tenths off him. And I think Herfoss is only a couple of tenths in front of there. So it's been the closest, the most relevant I've been all year, except for Road America. And I'm freaking stoked, man. Like, it's been a real grind to come to these races and, you know, finish sixth and be, like, not even relevant. So I feel somewhat relevant to the other boys. I feel like I'm riding the bike really well. And, yeah, I mean, this is a place I love, so I knew I would do well here. But we got to try to find something and see if we can't put it in the top 3-4 tomorrow. And get something so we can have a bike to put on the podium. So the good thing is I was behind Kyle. Shout out to him for a couple toes today and just allowed me to kind of suck in behind him. But it's the first time that I felt like, oh, okay, like I can see it. I got it. And he rode really well, and it's just nice and fortunate for Brad to have a crash. But yeah, this is what we do in the championship, right? So we got to, as a team, get a little bit better and try to fight tomorrow. But man, I'm stoked. So it's really, really positive day one here at Mid-Ohio.
Yeah, day one here in Mid-Ohio. Yeah, it's good start to the weekend. James definitely likes this track, did pretty well here in the past. And we started off pretty good, made a few tweaks, and yeah, just trying to understand the track a little bit more and what we need to do with the bike. But yeah, it's good. Good to see James in a better mood, you know, definitely pushing a little bit more too. Yeah, and today a little bit off of where we want to be. I mean, that's always racing, but yeah, I think we have a pretty good shot tomorrow to play with the boys at the front, so let's do it.
Moving our way to the MotoAmerica AMA FIM North American Road Race Championship. This weekend is Firmco MotoAmerica Superbikes at Mid-Ohio from Lexington, Ohio. Round 5 of 7 for 2026 for Mission King of the Bagger. Talking with Troy, we were talking about. Oh, wow, Kyle Wyman. Oh, wow, big hit for Kyle. Motorcycle bouncing off, and again.
So happy to see him get up from that.
It's that big snap. All that torque just spun up on him. And just like that, it was gone.
It just threw him up over the top of the motorcycle. He's looking like, what did I do wrong? What did I do different? This is what happens,
Just wrap it. Don't check the rear yet.
Hey, whoa.
Sorry about that one. It's like thank you. You know, Greg, when Kyle gets a chance to go back and look at that a little bit closer, what he's going to see is the bike just starts to spin and has a lot of grip on the edge. So he's just got enough off the edge of the car where he starts to get fourth position with Tyler O'Hare and Rocco Landers rounding out row number 2.
I'll get you up there, okay?
With Max Flinders, Kyle Sorgan, they have Kyle Lyman right now, obviously.
And is that Bradley Smith?
That really Bradley
The 38 on the warm-up lap.
It's so weird.
Into the kitty litter.
And that's I think it's the third time I've seen Bradley this week. I know he's crashed twice. I know he's crashed actually 3 times. I watched him do it twice yesterday.
Ooh, and that bike's buried in the air fence. And my guess is that's going to be another race stoppage.
Yeah, that's not going to be an easy one, especially if the airbag has deflated. It's going to be an even longer delay because they're going to have to figure out a way to get that going again.
We don't know. We don't know yet. You can see that's a big impact. Really big impact. Very odd situation on the warm-up lap. See if we can get a look at it. So what we have, speed camera.
They won't let you.
And that's going to be probably turn 11, which would be for us turn 13. Looking at the track map, it shows scheme there, so it's going to be.
We're gonna go back all the way around.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm sorry, dude. No. Okay. I thought you were pissed. I'm like, I don't think I'm doing it. Is there any fluid over there, maybe?
The track workers. So that's staying in the area right now as you see James slowly down on the ladder.
Five laps, quick start, baby. 5 laps on a quick start.
Got it.
Heads up. Heads up. All right, so with the way the running order was when we got the red flag, it reset everything. So Herfoss moves to pole position with Hayden Gillum. Bradley Smith vacant the front row after a warm-up lap crash. Last time. Here we go.
Pretty solid. Look at Hogspoli, though. He's in the draft on the Harley. Let's see if he can do anything with O'Hara. If they come down into the turn 6 area, Hogspoli is there. He's going to slide that big Harley, that factory Harley, up underneath O'Hara at the end of the next straight.
So the big deal, Harley Davidson Factory Racing. The only one really to carry the flag for Harley Davidson, James Hogspoli, moves himself into 3rd spot.
To the imitation show, the game brother, you can go it alone.
this weekend, each with a pair of races. In the case of Mission Super Hooligans, it is the penultimate round of the championship. Only 4 races remaining to wrap up the 2026 championship season, and we have a full field of riders ready to attack this race. That number 1 plate there is James Hogspoli coming down pit lane. That was the hole that was there on the starting grid. So in defense of that championship, you see the number 1 plate and the frustration for James Hogspoli.
It's crazy, man. Like, it's funny how the championship last year was won here with just like all the praise, and then in the bagger race, you know, I was able to get my first podium of the year, which I'm stoked at, man. My guys, my team, they freaking deserve it. They've been working so hard. I deserve it. You know, when I saw Kyle crash early on, Bradley came by and he had really good pace, and I was like, man, if I could just hold on for a 4th here, this would be a really good thing. I tried to go with him and just didn't quite have it. Like, something kind of happened, and yeah, I was having a little bit of issues with the front tire pressure, and then a little bit of issues with the clutch for the restart. And then on the warm-up lap, Bradley unfortunately had a weird crash, and yeah, man, like, the door was open, and I knew I just really had to step up. Like, I had to do it for the team. I had to do it for me personally. Like, I needed this more than like anything for my mental. And yeah, like, for sure, if Bradley and Kyle were in it, it'd have been a lot harder, and you know, probably wouldn't have been on the podium. But we'll take it, man. Like, we're deserving of it, and you know, it just feels good, man. Like, unfortunately, I couldn't celebrate with the team in the podium, but I saw them all on the wall, and I just at least drove over there, and I was able to get some high fives and stuff, and it kind of, you know, man, it's just a relief, like, to be able to do it. We still have to work. We got to find some speed on that thing, especially when the grip goes away. We struggle to maintain the laps that we can do in the challenge and qualifying. For some odd reason, it just didn't come, you know, and yeah, really weird, that sort of stuff. But then was able to jump on the Hooligan, and yeah, I mean, the feeling just wasn't quite there, you know. Like, as soon as I rolled out on pit lane, it's always hard to go straight from the bagger and the back-to-backs than to go straight to the Hooligan. Like, it takes me a minute, because here specifically the shifting's all different, and it's hard for me to break my brain, especially in the first sector, to do it. And I made 2 mistakes in the warm-up lap, but I was trying to push on the on the warm-up lap, and the header exhaust blew off. Same thing that happened at Ridge in qualifying 1. So we got to work on that, tighten up our ship with that. It's nobody's fault. You know, it's tightened to spec, and we've made a revision, or Acro's made a revision, so that won't happen ever again, and we just don't have that exhaust yet. So we're trying, man. Unfortunately, Jake didn't have the best race here for Saddleman, and you know, he had some issues. So, but I think the championship might be out of reach, but we're going to still fight, man. Like, we're going to go back in it. We're going to keep fighting. That's what we're here to do. We're going to make changes tonight, and we're going to get back on the high horse and see if we can't make something happen tomorrow. And who knows, it might rain. And, dude, if it doesn't rain, we might get right back in it with a win, and they might have 0. So anything can happen right now, and we got to just stay on it, stay on the pulse, and keep pushing.
It is time now for the Mission Super Hooligans Championship to take on to the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course for their second race of the weekend, part of the Permco MotoAmerica Super Bikes here at
I'm feeling rough, I'm feeling wrong in the time of my life. Let's make some music, make some money, find some models to ride. I'll put some parachutes, some
reminded me of BSB days, like sprinkling the whole time, and I felt right at home. And dude, honestly, like I had a bike for 4th place. I had a 4th place bike all day. Don't know if I could have ran Bradley's pace. I have to check the data, but you know, he was ripping. But the first 2 laps before Hayden stuffed me in the keyhole, I was right there, and I'm like, dude, like I have this. Nothing feels foreign. It feels pretty easy to do this, and I had a fucking great bike, man. You know, and then when Hayden duffed me up, it was like in the keyhole, and it was like almost 0.6. Like it was like a big gap to those guys. So I had to get back to the group, and then once I got there, I had to get through TO, which took me 3 laps, maybe 2. I got him in 1, which was an amazing pass because I've been struggling there all weekend. And honestly, like it's the best bike I've had. And then I put my head down and reeled Wyman in. He was having some issues and caught him. And once I got to him, I had one opportunity I didn't get to take, or I just hesitated. You know, you never want to do, like, when I pass TO, you're not a teammate, you know, and stuff like that. You kind of just make a lunge. And, man, I hesitated to pass my teammate that aggressive, you know, with the sprinkling and stuff like that. And that hesitation just was it. Like, I didn't pass him there. And then I, you know, went 1 lap behind him. I was going to set him up again and didn't quite get the run, and then I was going to try to pass him into 6. I went by and I saw my pit board. Because I passed TO lap before, it said 6 + 4 to Rocco, and I thought I had time. I thought maybe TO popped, and yeah, it just wasn't the case. And I opened up the keyhole so big to try to get a run on Kyle, and you know, TO just parked me, and then it was just following him for the rest of the race. And unfortunately, yeah, a 6th place, but the best 6th place. I felt really good. I rode the bike awesome. I had a 4th place bike. I had a great setup. I feel so much better on the motorcycle, you know, and I hope this translates. So like, yeah, I'm pretty freaking happy. On the Hooligan, it was a dogfight for me because I made a big mistake early on, and yeah, I had to chase them down the podium group. With like 2 laps to go, I went 9-0, and I pretty much dropped 6/10 and caught the group, and then I passed Jake on the last lap and wasn't close enough. I was close to having a sniff at Corey, but didn't get done. I got 5th there. So overall, good weekend. The Pan Am, there's nothing left. That's where we're at, and we need something, you know, probably rules change or something like that to try to be back in the fight there. But other than that, on the bagger, this is the best weekend we've had all year. So I'm stoked. Hogspoli's out, man. We got our hustle. We got a test. We're going to Silverstone. We're going to be in Austria, I think. We're going to be in Perez. We got a big one. So super excited, super stoked for the weekend, and let's go for the next one. What is up?
I'll go to Paris, shoot some heroin with the stars.